Today, Precarious plays
Fire Emblem.
We're squeaky. Eego.
I don't know if I've named the character yet, but I have a character concept.
Oh, yeah?
A character concept.
No damage. All damage.
The most damage.
Yeah.
Well, let's not kid ourselves. She has a javelin. Oh.
What?
Well, sir, that changes things.
Oh, survive, please. Oh, he can only do 20 fucking missed. Doesn't matter. Okay.
Eclipse is special, and I'm not sure how afraid of it we need to be.
Oh, shit. Everybody's showing up to the party.
Hold on, let's take a quick moment before I do my D&D thing. Eclipse is special. I need you to check the wording on it because I'm suddenly afraid of the spell. It's R twice, I think.
Okay.
And then again. It reduces enemy HP by half. I don't think that is based on max HP. I think that's based on current HP.
Oh.
So that's why it was able to do 20 damage. I think that the next time it swings, if it had hit him, it would only be able to do like 8 or 9.
Okay.
Depending on rounding.
Well, these guys have something to do now.
I'm glad now. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that the thing to do would be to have...
It's still not snowing. And he's over next to the wall. And
He can get
you
him.
can just go
You okay?
kill him.
Yeah, do it. That is
Go
a
take care of
worthwhile
it.
investment.
only have yep. Okay, problem solved.
That puts my mind quite at ease. I'm disappointed that a spellcaster came out of that staircase and not a thief.
Oh, I'm not.
Kent!
Why?
Kent, what are you just eating cake? Are you just eating cakes
Can't,
in
like-
between maps? Are you skipping leg day?
He's so skipping leg day. He's like, I'm on the horse. It doesn't fucking matter.
God, I just imagine that he like peels off his breastplate and just like this beer belly just tumbles out in between battles and he just scratches it grossly. And he's like, yeah, this is me. This is the real me.
He must just have
Ugh.
low self-esteem or something.
Jaffa cakes.
Why? He's gonna... What? Was that a word that you said? Or
I think
did you
a
just
Jaffa
make
cake is a
noise?
product. Hold on, if you have Raven kill that one, then Lucius can leapfrog over and blast the other one with magic.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, he can go straight to the left,
Oh, okay.
and then he'll attack from the forest.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I hope he crits again so I can watch that sick animation.
I don't know if you're gonna get your wish.
Well, he's still putting on quite the show, so.
Yeah.
Do you see the
Yeah,
little...
like he spins and...
Not just that, whenever he... Watch next time, whenever he pulls the weapon out, right before he strikes, he turns it perpendicular to our point
Yeah,
of
that's what I
view.
was talking about. I
Oh,
was talking
oh.
about the weapon spin.
Oh, okay. I'm pretty sure that the weapon, he rotates the weapon, he spins in the air, and the shield, I think, spins independently of everything, like spinner rims.
He is just a bloody whirling dervish.
That is the best way of describing him, I think. Oh, and Lucius is playing into type, his beautiful, beautiful type. He's a glass cannon.
So, who's left? Yeah.
You can start marching everybody to the north and just leave a small attachment behind to take care of those enemies as they pop out.
I think I'll just leave. Elliewood is the only one who is still level.
19.
Yeah, although he's just a touch too far away.
That is a shame. I'm not sad about not bringing Ninian though. Just because I would have worried. I would have fretted about her
Alright, we'll take the superstars north.
with all of the bolting and eclipses in the banish. I can't remember what the holy one was called. Purge, I think. I think it was the Purge. So, I have a character concept, if you could believe such a thing,
Oh, yeah. Well.
where I have a character that is, like, their class is Bard, right?
Mm-hmm.
But that is just a means to an end, because their backstory, they are a noble, and they are a knight. So they are definitely in-universe supposed to be a knight. And they have some amount of gameplay power to back it up.
Mm-hmm.
But they are Bard.
Okay.
Like, that is their class.
Their class is Bard, but they act like a knight.
Yes, and
So you, as the person playing, would make them knightly.
yes. You rely on your role-playing ability and their backstory to carry their knightliness.
Mm-hmm.
And the idea is that they have a politically unstable family that they don't like them very much.
Mm-hmm.
So they send them out to have sort of shoddy knightly training.
Mm-hmm.
And they mostly learn how to be a bard, but then the family still sends them on knightly missions to try to get them killed.
Oh.
And because of their talent as a bard and just the 5e's very potent, flexible bard class,
Yeah.
they just keep coming back.
Yeah.
And it's sort of a win-win either way for this
You didn't
family.
think I'd be able to sing them to death, did you? But I did.
They never do.
So fuck you.
Well, the reason why the concept stems from bards eventually being able to learn a handful of spells from any class, which is such a cool ability to have. So, because it lets them do just about anything, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like, bards can be really crazy, like, grapplers,
Mm-hmm.
because they can learn, like, enlarge person, I think. And then they can just grow giant and grab people and mash them into the ground.
Mm-hmm.
Good job,
Oh,
Javelin.
damn.
Thank you for your service.
Yeah.
So, what I've decided, I'm sorry, and another example of something that may not immediately come to mind whenever you think of a bard, rangers have a lot of spells that I think are supposed to be unique to them, right?
Mm-hmm.
They have a lot of spells that relate to advanced, arcane, well, sort of mystical archery. Okay, let's do this.
In a minute.
Yeah.
Come on. Pew.
Hey! Let me go, you darn flapping horse. Yeah, you. You wanna play rough? Fine, I'll show you rough. And he pile drives the horse.
Huey!
Ah,
Did my Pegasus do something wrong?
this Pegasus is yours. Do wrong, he just grabbed my arm in his teeth and dragged me off. Wouldn't let go either. Couldn't do anything in front of Elliewood and the others. But now he's mine. I'll show him who's boss.
No, don't hurt Huey. Please. If you must punish someone, punish me.
Yeah, so you can talk, and loud at that.
What?
You're always hanging around like you were gonna say something. Whenever I went to ask you what it was, you'd run off. When I asked Lynn what to do, she said a big lunk like me should stay away from her friend. Can you believe it?
Yeah, actually.
What's a guy supposed to do? So tell me, what you wanted to say. I'm all ears.
Yes, when I first met you, you saved me, and, thank you very much. I said it, I finally said it. Huey!
I saved you. Me saving you?
Yeah, yes, in Laos, my Pegasus, he fell, and,
Don't remember. He got hit with a horse. Do you recall? She fell out of the sky and landed on him.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I see. Sorry,
I'm just joking with you. Of course I remember that. Got hit with a goddamn horse. How could I forget you and that willless winged horse falling on top of me?
yes.
You know, I'd better keep an eye on you. Don't leave my side on the battlefield. Gotta keep you from getting into trouble.
Lord Hector,
Just don't be crying. It's weird. You know, I can't stand sniffling. Oh, because then I start sniffling.
what type of fucking conversation was that?
I think now that they are at an A rank,
Uh-huh.
I believe their romantic relationship, maybe that's only in Hector hard mode. I think that whoever your current principal protagonist is, whoever they have an A rank with, they have an extra bonus romantic scene where they ask for marriage at the end of the game.
I'm just gonna have her sit here with a steel sword.
Yeah, if she does that, and then if Elliewood sits on 1...
Elliewood is gonna have to seize the throne eventually, though.
Oh, shoot, I forgot about that. That's a good point.
So I'm gonna have him walk up.
Make sure that he doesn't stand right there, though, because then
Yeah, I just saw that.
Rebecca or Dart, whoever needs the experience more, can slay that guy handily.
Rebecca! Get him!
So,
You were talking about your character concept, and you were talking about different weird classes like Ranger that a bard could benefit from multi-classing into, or taking some of their...
taking some of their spells.
Yeah.
Well, multi-classing, oh my god, that makes the effect even more pronounced. But I'm just talking about just the bard without multi-classing at all. It can just take some other spells at every few levels. And one of the interesting things is they don't even have to be connected with one another. So it's not like the first off-class spell you take limits the second off-class spell you can take. So you can get into some very particular, like
Forrest Gump style random ass trickery.
well, I was actually gonna say quoth 5-way multi-class where you're like, I'm gonna start as a bard and then take levels in a rogue and then get a lot of different kinds of wizardry.
That's
And then after that, I'm gonna get like super wizardry instead of just like artificing. And then I'm gonna go pick up a bunch of levels in fighter monk.
Yeah.
Yeah. I am not sure how he stays alive because every time I look at him, I'm like, dude, you have like 2 levels and 6 classes. Stop it.
Well,
Focus on something, man.
he's not very good at staying alive. He's really not excellent at it at all.
I don't think that we were reading the same book because now I'm caught up to you. I read both books and I strongly disagree.
I don't know.
Like, I remember...
He is still alive, and that's excellent, but he certainly does come into a lot of harm.
Yeah. Spoilers for... I think that was, well, the series, King Killer Chronicles. There was a scene where I'm pretty sure that he was about to get molested, and he broke his own arm and, like, blinded another kid to get out of it.
And bit a finger off.
Yeah.
Yeah, he, like, removed a finger.
So, it's just gonna start snowing again. But everybody's already indoors, so it doesn't matter.
Ah, wait! It's going to snow again. Be careful.
We know.
Oh,
there he is,
there you
bastard.
Are, you name. I've been waiting for you. You.
Just put him right there.
Yeah, that's exactly what
chill.
I'm doing. I'm gonna chill out here. I mean, in here, out of the cold. In here, out of the cold. And then Legault is going to not quite get there.
It's probably not worth using one of the door keys.
No, that's why I'm gonna have Legault get the door.
Yeah.
Might as well move Hector up.
So... I think that the thing that I'm most interested in right now about that bard character, I'm going to have them, as soon as they can, I'm going to have them use the, I can't remember it's either like Find Mount or Summons, I think it's Summon Steed. Which I think is a paladin spell, strictly speaking, you know, it's supposed to be a paladin spell. I'm going to have that bard snatch that while they focus on their magical casting. I cannot remember this character. I remember them being frighteningly powerful. Like, it just made my hand break out into a sweat. But I can't remember why or how to diffuse the situation.
A good wind.
Well, they're not important to the story. They're just a very powerful sword master.
Okay. Is he gonna fight me?
I don't know. Advance the text, and then we will know. Okay, keep going.
Appropriate to the feast about to begin.
See, he's green. Scroll to him. Yeah, that's the one. See, and check that item. Check that item and you'll see why it's so scary.
Ooh, can I have? Can we? No.
I can't remember how to recruit him.
Do you want to take
a break and look it up?
Yeah, okay. I was gonna not say it, but yeah, let's be transparent.
Well, come on, man.
Come on, let's look it up because look at him. He's got a fancy sword that has a name. Whose swords get names? Only the cool people. Jesus, we even found something for Florina that has a name.
Does it?
No.